Good morning, everybody. Though I'm not so sure how good of a morning it is because it's Monday. Nobody likes Mondays. Even my kids hate Mondays. Shit. Now, got a busy week coming up this week. I've got a buddy of mine who's coming in from out of town. He's recently retired out of the forces. He and I had been together for quite a long time through the military. We did a lot of our early training together, and friends outside of the service too. We had a lot of mutual acquaintances before we met in the military too. So there's a lot of history between myself and my buddy who's coming up. And we'll probably introduce you to him maybe Wednesday night. I'm even going to try to do a live stream of one of his tattoos. So we'll try to get that out to you. Also, tomorrow my tattoo mentor is coming in. I'm hoping to catch some film, some footage then, and maybe learn some new tricks because it's professional development time for me. That's right. And I'm going to catch up with my mentor because it's been a hot minute. I want to give a big shout out to my homie Jessica Kent, who who hit 100,000 subscribers recently. She just got her play button, yo. She's an awesome YouTuber. Check out her content if you haven't already done so. Now, today, for your mental health minute, I got to keep it kind of quick because I got a sick kid at home today. That's right. For those of you who don't know, I got 3 spawn. I got small, medium, and large. Medium is home today, sick. So I've got my work cut out for me. I got a lot of shit to do. But I want to take this time to talk briefly, not really what I had planned for today, but with the sick munchkin, I'll make it just quick, so I'll kind of change up what I was going to talk about today. But I want to talk about, minor depression, okay? Now, I want to differentiate here. A lot of times when people find out that they have a pathology like PTSD with depression or anxiety, when you're first going through it, a lot of times you want to blame everything on your pathology, okay? But it's not the case. Not everything revolves around your pathology, okay? And you need to understand the difference between the two. What is pathology and what is just simple life shit? Okay, and sometimes in life we hit those rough patches, those bits of a rocky portion in the road where shit ain't going so well, damn it. All right. And there's ways to get over that so that it doesn't lead into more of your actual pathology of depression. But there is that difference because a lot of times it's triggered by a relatively recent activity or event. And it could be in the whole scheme of things, it's not like maybe somebody has died or anything like that, but it's smaller on the level, but it's bummed you out, and it could be lasting for a couple days, which may in turn lead to your actual depression kicking in. But okay, there is a trick for this when you're dealing with minor upsetting depressing issues. All right. Now I do this when I feel like my legit deep depression's coming on. Like there's almost a physical feeling I get that I'm aware of now as that depression is sinking in, and I know the difference between my pathology and just regular life shit. Okay, but when I'm going through that regular life shit, something doesn't go so well, things don't go right. Okay, I do something similar to what I do when it comes to the big depression. All right, is that I let myself go a little bit. All right, and this is going to tie in to the first clip we saw at the beginning of the video. All right, now at the beginning of this video today, I posted a quick little clip of my unit and me on a reconnaissance exercise. We're taking off in a helicopter and we're getting to go on a long-range reconnaissance patrol. Now, the thing I want to draw your attention to there is when the helicopter takes off, you'll watch that it goes down a little bit, okay? It drops down to the ground and then it bounces up, all right? And there's a reason for this. It's called ground effect. Now, what happens is that the air being forced down by the helicopter blades itself pushes back, hits the ground, and pushes back up underneath the helicopter to propel it higher, faster, okay, so that its actual ascent goes much quicker. And they do this when they've got heavy loads or there's an issue on the ground and they've got to get the hell out of there fast. That's how they do it. And what I want you to do is kind of act the same way when you feel that little bit of depression coming on. And it works too when you've got mega depression, okay, but it's just a little harder, all right? So the first thing you have to do is when you realize that you're kind of feeling like shit, all right, is give yourself that moment, okay? Let yourself feel like junk. It's a natural emotion when shit doesn't work out. Okay, don't try to fight it because you're wasting your energy that you're going to need to pick yourself up later. All right. Now, one of the things that I do sometimes is during my little brief pity parties here is I will throw on a song, okay, that maybe kind of reflects my feelings at the time, all right, and I'll listen to it. When that song is over, then my shit is done, okay? Then it's time to motivate myself, all right? Now, this isn't so easy because you're depressed, yo. You don't want to fucking do anything. You don't want to get up. You don't want to brush your teeth or shit like that. But this is where you have to dig deep, ladies and gentlemen, and you must force yourself to get up and do something that you would usually find enjoyment in. All right? Now, when you're in a deep, dark depression, you rarely find shit that you enjoy, if anything. Okay? But in these mild states of depression, a lot of times there's still shit there that you can enjoy. All right, you just may not enjoy it at the minute. But what you need to do is get in there, okay? So you're going to be like that helicopter. You're going to go down a bit, all right? You're going to let yourself, kind of get into that depression briefly, all right? Just bring your altitude down a little bit, okay? Nothing wrong with that. It's natural. But then use that energy that you're saving by not fighting it to propel yourself up and into that thing that you would usually find some enjoyment in. Okay? Because your mind, we've talked about this before, is that your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. Just one. And so while you're focused on this one thing, okay, your mind loses track of what you were depressed about or what you were bummed out in the first place. You may not necessarily enjoy what you're doing, okay, but it's going to work to get your mind out of the ditch, out of the gutter, all right? And it's going to start moving you upwards, all right? Because when you do shit that you enjoy, okay, your body starts releasing dopamine, all right? And you're going to get happy, all right? Now, again, this is kind of only for minor depression, all right? When it gets into major depression, yeah, you let yourself fall a little bit, but in terms of picking yourself up, it's a little different, okay? Because your motivation levels, your energy levels, everything is different, okay? But in these little moments, you can do this, all right? You just need to find that fire inside, okay? This is kind of like a culmination of many of my videos, all right? Where I've talked about deep depression, the lighter video, okay? Bringing that flame back, okay? This is all part and parcel of that. So when you're hitting that funk, don't get caught up in it. Just give yourself a minute, a minute. Just to conserve some energy, make a plan, and get up and get doing something else. Get your mind off of what has put you into that shit state in the first place. Now, like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming up this week, and in the upcoming weeks, the tattoo studio will be closed. It's going to be invite only. This is a rough kind of time of year for veterans, all right? On the 11th of November, the entire nation stops to remember our fallen in battle. It's called Remembrance Day or Armistice Day. And so for a lot of us vets, it's triggering because we remember those times and our friends. And so it's not easy. So I'm closing the studio down until after Remembrance Day. I'm not going to put myself through all the hassles of Remembrance Day and the stresses that it brings, plus work. So I'll probably be posting a lot over the next 3 weeks, all right? As the tattoo studio and business there kind of winds down, gearing up for the 11th. Now, like I said, stay up, stay strong, and look out for each other, people, because we're all we got. Peace.
Yo, this one's going out there to all my homies, my natives, my brothers, my family that's supporting me. Those that are overseas, those that are on lockdown, and those that are free.
Gordo. We still living when the loving is gone. Kill, kill was a government song. Sing along, it's just my brothers in arms. Gotta stick together, now more than ever, it's on. We still living when the loving is gone. Kill, kill was a government